welcome to R&R episode 42, week 84 of the NFL season, which is actually week 2 of the NFL season. My name is Riley James. On the other side of the ampersand is Ryan Wenzel. Ryan, how we doing, buddy?
I mean, I was doing great until I just tried to figure out the math on that 82 weeks and week 2, and doing well other than that, though.
84 minus 2 is 82. Yeah, it's not great. Nevertheless, I'm excited. It's a good show. Good show today.
Great start.
Great start. We have a good show for you today is what I was shooting for. Ryan and I talking about central air before the show, which is awesome.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out air conditioning verbiage. What turning down your air means. You've at least had that same misunderstanding with people before, right?
No, I haven't.
You've never had that misunderstanding where somebody says...
It's also probably a product of my environment because that's exactly what my parents say. It's like, hey, can you turn it down for me? Okay, cool.
Okay,
yeah,
so you've never
I can make
heard
it colder
a person
for you.
You've never heard a person say, can you turn down the air conditioning, meaning that they want it warmer?
No. That doesn't, no.
I guess, okay.
It doesn't mean that.
Okay, so if
you're turning down, so the temperature is going down.
If you're sitting in a car and you say, can you turn down the air conditioning, that means less air conditioning.
Yeah.
But if you're saying that in a house, you are actually saying more air conditioning.
So in the car,
do you see
there's a knob.
Do you see this here?
There's a knob in the car. You turn it to the left.
The knob is the exact same thing as the button that you're pushing.
No, because the button you're pressing down, it makes the number go down.
There is also... okay.
I'm not wrong.
I didn't say you were wrong. I'm saying that this misunderstanding happens between people.
What do you say? Say, hey, Ryan, I'm staying in your guest bedroom, right?
Yeah.
And you ask me, hey, is the temperature okay? And I'm feeling a little hot. Like I'm starting to sweat a little bit. What do I say to you to make the air go down?
You would say, can you turn the air conditioning down a little bit? I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying that this miscommunication happens quite often.
Well,
I have
maybe I'm
experienced
feeling it. Maybe I'm feeling defensive, but I'm wanting to fight with you about this.
Also, I would use the context clues that it's Phoenix, and I'd be like, oh yeah, he wants it colder. Generally, 10 out of the 12 months out of the year, that's what people are asking for.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to visit you when it's not 175 degrees.
Good luck, bro. Just guess when that'll be.
I'm going to go probably early December.
You got November, December, and January. Those are your 3 options for not incredibly hot.
It's 100 degrees in February?
No, it's in the 80s, though.
Yeah, that's still pretty hot.
It's really nice, though, when it's like 85 degrees, sitting at a spring training game, late February, early March. It's nice. It's a vibe.
The Cactus League.
Yep, that's the period of February until the end of April and like the beginning of October through to February. Like that little cycle there from basically October of one year to April of the following year is the entire reason that I live here.
Hey, to each their own, man.
Fair enough.
I mean,
this was weather talk.
We have it every show. You can listen to our other podcast, Weather Tomorrow Today, available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I went to Montana last year, and I would live there during the summer, but I would probably never live there during the winter.
Yeah,
it was quite cold in early August in the morning.
Yeah,
like, this probably gets awful.
Yeah, in a lot of places it's like that. There's so many places I'd be fine living in the summer. I don't do winters. I'm soft like that. I'm delicate now. It gets below 60, and I'm a bit chilly, quite frankly.
You grew up in the mean parts of not New York City, because there's other cities in New York apparently.
Yeah, who knew?
Yeah, what a concept. Wait, it's Albany and New York City, and that's it.
There's an entire state above the city that people don't even realize.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyways, you grew up in a very cold climate, and now you're like, it's 60. I need my cardigan.
Yeah, man, I'm soft. That's why I left. I was like, yo, I've done this for 18 years. Time to go do something else. And then I came here and I was like, oh man, it's great.
You paid your dues.
Yeah, exactly. I did.
So you asked for a promotion.
I did 18 years of puffy winter coats and needing boots to walk through the snow. If you forget your boots, your sneakers are all wet for the day at school. Like I did that, man. I did my time, and I'm ready. It's 120 degrees outside. I'm only outside for 2 minutes at a time. I'm walking from my car to a door to an air-conditioned building.
I don't want to talk about weather anymore.
I don't either. I don't know. We did this so much.
We can cut this. Nevertheless.
I'm not going to, but.
I know how you are. The less work, the better.
No, I don't like filters, man.
Anyways, in honor of the Met Gala this past week, I'm wearing my, like a Monday night best. I think it was on a Monday night this year, which seemed incredibly terrible. I'm wearing a short suit with a comforter wrapped around me like I'm Travis Scott. Ryan, did you see any of the Met Gala outfits?
Not really. I mean, I saw one or two pictures, but that was the extent of it. Believe it or not, I didn't go out seeking pictures of the Met Gala. I wasn't like, oh man, can't wait to see what. Yeah, I don't know NBA rosters well enough. I was gonna pick some bench NBA player who was probably there.
I don't know. I don't think LeBron was even there, which is weird.
I think I saw Russell Westbrook's picture. Maybe was Russell Westbrook there?
Probably.
I think he was.
Tristan Thompson's still probably dating that person.
Is he?
So he might have been there.
I don't think he was. Does he?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I don't know. I don't follow that family all that well.
No, but your Twitter must be very different than mine because apparently it was all over. Because apparently the star of the show was Megan Fox because Megan Fox basically wore nothing. And then, obviously the Jenner family, the Kardashians were there. Kim was wearing, like, I know Kanye's gone insane lately with the lately. Yeah, Kanye's. Yeah, I'm sorry. But he's wearing, like, the weird stuff over his face and, like, a big puffer jacket in Atlanta in August. She wore an all black, covering her face and everything, all black, like, samurai. Like her whole entire body was covered. It looked like she was going to fight in a Japanese battle scene.
I'd be way more interested in that.
if she was actually doing that.
Yeah, I might tune in if she was gonna throw some high kicks at random ninjas.
I would love that if she was fighting at the servers at the Met Gala.
Dude,
just like throwing stuff at them.
So hang on, explain this part to me because I know that I used to know this in the past, but I don't anymore. Is the point of the Met Gala just to wear goofy outfits and drink?
And eat. It was $30,000 a plate.
Okay, so it's as a concept similar to a Halloween party.
I suppose.
Strictly conceptually, we're going to wear funny outfits and party. Okay, I can get behind that.
Yeah, I think it's celebrating the Met, which I'm not exactly sure what the Met is.
Is it just celebrating like excess?
I think it's celebrating the 1986 New York Mets and their championship, to be honest with you.
I try not to poo-poo on things that people like besides Big Bang Theory, but I don't get fashion. I really don't. Like it doesn't make sense to me. I understand. Maybe I'm finally starting to get like sneaker culture because I was never into that. But now sometimes I see a pair of Jordans and I go, oh, okay, those look really fresh. But I still haven't caught on to the whole like fashion thing of, I get that the short suit, I'm into that. That's cool. That looks comfortable. We're revolutionizing suits, but actual fashion still confounds me.
Okay, so I have personal experience with a short suit because I work in Houston, and it's quite hot in Houston during the summer, and MLS plays their games during the summer, so you can kind of see where I'm heading with this.
Yeah.
I wore a gray short suit for the first time, and like when I was 18, to the game. The players loved it. The people took photos of me walking through the concourse. I'm like, this is awesome. And I completely understand why people do it because I was so comfortable all day. I wore like a light suit jacket, a white, pretty much linen shirt, and some gray shorts. Like, kind of golf shorts. I'm not, basketball shorts, but like golf shorts with some white tennis shoes. Bro, looked incredible and very, very practical because game temperature, I have it in a book, 101 degrees because it was a 2:30 game in Houston. Awesome day.
All right. Yeah. I see it. I agree. The short suit is the one good thing to come out of fashion in the last several years, but I don't get the rest of it. It seems silly to me.
I just hate college people fashion. And
What
I
does
say
that
that
even
recently
mean?
recently graduated from college. So, look, man, I'm not one to talk down on things that people like, much like you. But the fact that you can go out to any college town in the United States of America, drive by a sorority house, and there's 18 girls wearing the same thing. Don't love that. And that's kind of where we're at now. And I feel like there is two different sectors of what we consider fashion in the United States. It's what happens at the Met Gala, and it's what happens on college campuses. And that's kind of where we're at. And I hate both of those things, but I hate the college one more equally because it's more accessible to people, Because like no one's wearing these ridiculous outfits that people are wearing at the Met Gala. But like everyone kind of has access to Forever 21. And like it's terrible. Nevertheless, what I'm saying is I mean, you just look at college campuses. I mean, you went to Arizona State. You still live in Tempe or North Phoenix. You're not that far.
I'm not.
I live in a college town. I cover college football occasionally. Like I know what it's like. Everyone's dressed the same. Maybe have a little bit more individuality because that's really what I'm looking for. Just be an individual. Show me something I haven't seen before, or show me something someone else is not doing. Even if I've seen it before, I appreciate the fact that you're doing it on your own. Be a trendsetter. That's what I look for in people. And it's fine. Like I wore a short suit when no one else was, and here I am now doing a podcast on a Tuesday, watching some those ducks in the lake in my yard. So yeah.
You lost me on the college campus bit, but I was going to say...
It wasn't a bit. I promise you it was not a bit. That's how I feel.
I'm not saying it was a bit, but I'm saying... what do you want me to do? Call it a segment? Like, you lost me on the college campus point, but I was saying more so, I will have far more of a reaction to somebody wearing a dope, really funny t-shirt than somebody wearing whatever people wear at the Met Gala. I'd look at that and go, oh, that dude's weird. But if I saw a guy wearing like a Cookie Monster, but he's super fat from eating all the cookies t-shirt, I'd go, okay, that's funny. Like, I see what you did there. So that's really all that I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that I can say, I see what you did there. That's my idea of fashion.
For me, I am one that just, like I said, just be original. Do something no one else is doing. Even if it's like from 10 years ago, bring it back.
Okay.
That's fine.
That works.
I like funny t-shirts too, but like, hey, just give me a little something. Because when you're dressing yourself to go out, at least in my case, I'm doing it, one, because I really like the outfit that I'm putting on. And two, I do it to look, in most cases, professional, but just not like a slob. Because I wear shirts with buttons on them when I go out half the time. Or like I wear a V-neck. Like I'm dressing to go out. As opposed to just some things, man.
You wearing a deep V?
No,
giving
it's
him
a shallow
giving
V.
him a peek.
No, it's a shallow V.
Giving him 30% preview.
Nah, I'm more of a 15% guy.
Okay, gotcha.
50. Cut that in half.
I'm
all right?
very much.
Hey, take about 50% off.
Yeah, I don't know. Met Gala's not for me. It's not my thing. If it's yours, cool.
But look, the Travis Scott thing was he just wore a comforter. Like he had like literally a comforter around him at all times.
Good for him.
And his fiance or girlfriend or wife or whatever Kylie Jenner is, I think it's Kylie Jenner, one of the people that are famous for doing nothing. They don't work very hard. She wore a dress that Audrey Hepburn wore at some point in time, but it was not like, it was just basically the outline of the dress with nothing underneath. Like it was just see-through. I'm like, okay, well, I appreciate you going classic and historical here, but the Met Gala is either a place for you to show off the weird things that you're into or just be naked in front of other people. And that's basically what I got from it. And the dudes, like, just do whatever you want. Doesn't matter if you show up. Like Kanye one year showed up wearing size 9 slides, even though he's like a size 11. And his heels are dragging and making sparks.
All of this just sounds awful to me. You're not selling me on this whatsoever.
I'm not trying to sell you. I'm just explaining what's happening.
I know that you're not trying to. I didn't insinuate that you were trying to. I was saying you're just. This all sounds like, okay, I can wear a comforter out in public. Cool. I'd rather sit on my couch and do that.
Yeah, I already do that every Saturday and Sunday anyways.
I go melt into my couch and watch football on Sundays. It's amazing.
It was awesome this past week. Nevertheless, Ryan, but this prompts the question for me is what would you wear to the Met Gala? What ridiculous outfit do you have in your closet right now do you think would fly?
I don't have any ridiculous outfits. I have a heavily psychedelic influenced Scooby-Doo tank top that I love. Other than that, I don't really have anything like that. I used to get made fun of because I would constantly wear like athletic shorts and t-shirts, and I still do. Just now, I'll wear like not cargo shorts, but like the like khaki shorts. That's what I was trying to say. Like, I don't know, khaki shorts and a black t-shirt, just standard. I don't know. I don't get into anything like that. Like I said, I'd rather have something funny that gets a reaction out of people than anything that's considered great style.
So I got it for you, because style is relative, just like health. So
I still don't think health is relative, dude.
Well, it is relative to what you're talking about.
It's a long callback too.
Really, no, it was like 3 shows ago.
It was not.
I feel like it was.
It was not. That was like 6 months ago.
No, it wasn't 6 months ago.
It was definitely 6 months ago.
No, okay, maybe not 3 shows
like
ago,
in
but it was
April.
definitely it was in July.
No way.
It was in July because I was sick.
Bet. What's the over-under?
You're not
June
gonna-
1?
June 1.
Nah, I don't want that. I don't pay attention.
You were saying April and you're not confident in saying June?
Yeah, I know. I thought about it and I realized I don't pay attention to this nearly close enough to confidently bet that. Sometimes you got to know your limits, kids.
I was about to say $10.
Don't gamble on things that you're not confident in.
Yeah, only gamble on things you know nothing about, like the NFL.
There you go.
And college kids and kickers. Anyways, the outfit I would choose for you is this psychedelic tank top of Scooby-Doo, black blazer with some cargo shorts.
Oh, okay. So
And like some slides.
my
like that's
Vegas
your Met Gala
outfit. Got it.
Yeah, it's whatever you're wearing to Vegas to watch Calvin Harris perform is what you should wear to the Met Gala.
Okay. Yeah, I can get down with that.
By the way, that's one of my dreams, is to have enough money to go to Vegas to draft a fantasy football league and then have Calvin Harris be our own private DJ for 10 people.
I mean, I feel like you could just... Calvin Harris has a residency at one of the clubs. I believe so, but I might be wrong. I know Steve Aoki does. He was at Allegiant for that game Monday night. I think Calvin Harris has a residency. You can just buy a ticket.
No, I want it to be private.
Okay.
Or buy all the tickets.
I feel like I feel like an EDM set with 10 people kind of is it's a little
Well, the music would be like kind of like toned down a little bit so we can talk and draft and stuff. He would just be basically playing music through a portable speaker.
Okay, so this all feels just feel like you got to pick a lane here, bro. If you're gonna go big, go big.
No.
If you're gonna be superfluous, just do it.
Word of the day. But the idea of just having this big time DJ just like hang out and only play music through a low volume through a speaker of my choosing, ultimate power move.
No, at that point, is just have him like play music off an iPod, like
with an iHome.
Yeah, no, not even his phone, not even his phone. I'm saying an actual iPod. Just if you're gonna go that direction, just go for it.
Yeah. Hey, Calvin, what's your Spotify playlist like? Just have him play that. This show got terrible quick. All right.
Yeah, it did. It did.
It did. This is not a good show.
It's
what else do we have today,
below
Ryan?
Average. No, very little.
It is below average.
Very little.
Well, this is probably why today's show is bad, because I brought one thing that you said you kind of liked, and it went terribly. So here we are.
To be honest, I thought you had more. When you pretty confidently were like, let's do the Met Gala thing, and I was like, oh, okay, he's got ideas here. He's gonna carry this.
We haven't talked in 3 weeks. I wanted some more feedback from you.
Yeah, that's true. It has been a minute for you and I. The actual show did not take a hiatus, but you and I have not spoken a long time.
No. It's just me sending blue text out and getting one response every fourth one.
I'm not great about texting back on things that aren't either immediately urgent or just if I'm a very timing based individual. You got to catch me at the right time. If it's the wrong time,
I know. I've worked with you for a year and a half.
I will wholly read your text, go, and put it right down and not look at it again for 3 days. If I am either busy or your text does not interest me, I will forget that it exists. I promise.
Well, that's good of the text regarding our show.
Well,
awesome.
I mean, the text regarding our show I'm better about. So, yeah, either way. It's been a hot minute. Yeah.
Well, we had the video game.
I was going to say,
thing.
did you have a segue here?
No, I didn't, because we don't have anything to segue to. We have the video game thing, and we have Bishop Sycamore.
What video game thing?
I said you didn't read the text.
Clearly.
Go look at your text message right now, and I'll filibuster, because this is inside baseball of podcasting. This is how this works.
This is an awful filibuster. You know that you're supposed to talk during that, right?
I understand that. If you just let me talk. You should be focusing on pulling up text on your phone. So, kids, this is what it's like when one of the hosts of the show is not wholly prepared to do the show. and I have to talk in
Last
place
I checked,
of the actual show.
I don't get a producer credit on this.
Yeah, well, am I the lead producer on this show?
Yes, you are.
Okay,
Add
awesome.
that to your business. Add that to your business card.
I need a new business card. Honestly, I do.
Yeah, just to put producer on there.
And because the ones I have now are not up to date anymore. Did you find it?
Oh yeah, I don't count this.
Okay, then we won't do it.
No, I got it here.
This is the kind of conversation that we need to have before the show.
I got some segues here though.
Okay, then why don't you run with something?
How have we not gotten a sequel to Wii Sports yet?
Wii Sports. That's the thing with
oh my god, bro.
No. I'm just making. Yeah, we did. The resort.
What are you talking about?
Like we had Wii Sports Resort. It was all the different ones.
Yo, I missed the sequel to Wii Sports?
Yeah, it was a bunch of different.
Did that come out at the
resort?
Did that come out at the very end of the Wii's life cycle?
No, dude. Do you remember the thing? You would stand on.
No.
So the Wii organization, Mr. and Mrs. Wii, produced this great piece of technology that when you had obviously the remote and you had the nunchuck in your hand, they produced a third thing that you stand on. And this may be at the end of the Wii's life cycle.
I was going to say, this definitely did not come out at the beginning of the Wii's life.
No, it was like 60s, like to compare it to human life, it was about the 60s or 70s of a person's life when it was like kind of dying down but not dead yet. You stood on this white little thing, and like basically the resort thing was like you would do surfing and parasailing and all these different types of things. But they also had like an updated version of tennis, and they had a bowling, and they had shuffleboard. It was awesome.
So it's mostly the same games with a couple extra ones.
Kind of, but like...
All right, you know what?
I don't know.
I got hot takes here. You want a hot take?
Look, Wii Sports was great. Wii Sports was like one of the most underrated games of all time, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it was sick. The only problem was that you needed friends, really, to play it. So if you don't have any of those, that can get to be a very lonely, boring game.
Dude, I crushed at the bowling. I was so good at bowling.
Yeah, the bowling was super fun. The Wii in general,
and
great
tennis.
idea. Terrible actually in practice, though. The theory was good.
Had a nice little run. Had a great run for a while.
The theory was
the
very
Just Dance.
good.
Like Madden on Wii? No, stop it. But Just Dance, great game.
Just Dance was on the Wii? I thought that was only for
dude.
like the weird kids at arcades at the mall back when those existed.
Those are great.
During your life cycle, were there arcades in malls? During your life cycle, were there malls?
Yeah, we've had malls.
Yeah,
we got one.
Yes, that was
about 25 minutes from where I live.
That was sarcasm.
I know,
but the okay, I got a hot take here that for the gentlemen of my generation are going to be frustrated with. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is wildly overrated. I don't understand the heavy nostalgia for that game. You just ride around and button mash.
Can I tell you my story for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater?
Yes, because I have another hot take after this.
I vaguely remember the game. What I remember most about the game was something that wasn't actually in the game. I was over. I don't remember where I was or who I was hanging out with. Maybe like a friend from school that I'd never talked to again, because that seemed to happen to me a lot. I would go over to their house and find out they were wildly different than what I thought they would be, and then I would never go back. But I was over there, and they had the game, and we played it for a while, and then I went home, and then I went back over the next weekend, and literally the game was snapped in half. Like the disc was snapped in half. I never understood why, but I remember us trying to tape it and they put it in the console, and the console did not accept it, obviously. So that is my experience with Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Send my condolences to your friend and his copy of whichever Tony Hawk's Pro Skater that was. No, people love that game, and it's literally just like riding around on a skateboard. Nobody knows how the buttons work either, so people just like keep hitting buttons to do tricks to watch the points go up. Like it doesn't make any sense. You don't know what I got. I got some other hot takes here. Are we just gonna do video game hot takes for 15 minutes? Because I have enough that I can do this.
Go ahead.
I can filibuster this. I got a couple here. Okay, one. I didn't like Guitar Hero either. Guitar Hero was dumb.
Hey, you shut your freaking mouth right now.
You could just spend that time learning how to play an actual guitar.
Hey, you shut your mouth. That game was awesome.
No, it wasn't.
I don't care. I don't care what your opinion is anymore. I don't.
Like YouTube,
you lost me.
It existed at that time. It barely existed, but you could have just watched tutorials on how to play a guitar on YouTube and learned how to play a real guitar, like a real skill, rather than the plastic one. Guitar Hero was...
I still have...
Oh, such a waste.
I still have my guitar. I still have that guitar. It's awesome.
I'm convinced. I changed my buddy's life by telling him that, by pointing this out to him. He played Guitar Hero all the time, was very good at it. And I was like, bro, like, why are you doing this? You just learn how to play an actual guitar. He did, joined a band, became a musician. All because of me. This is the effect that I have on people's lives. When you give me a minute to think and rant, dude, I'll change your life, whether you like it or not.
You can hear more of Ryan's thoughts on the NFL with the NFL podcast.
Yeah.
Available on all the other platforms. Yeah, you give Ryan an hour to talk about the NFL, you're going to think differently, whether you agree with him or not.
You give me an hour to talk about anything. I'll change your life. But okay, what else we got on here? On this particular list, so the thing that you're talking about, which we didn't even set up here, is it's one of these lists that, quite frankly, your boy loves. These like $5, $4, $3, $2, $1 tiers where you're supposed to build something. Over the last year, though, really, really terrible ones have come out. Like, too many people jumped on this trend of the build your own blank. And now it's gotten corporate with like the ones from ESPN that are all sponsored. And by the way, they're dumb. Clearly no thought went into building these tiers. So looking at this one, this is the pick your all-time sports game rotation for $15. All right, whatever, I guess. Fine. How is Backyard Baseball at $1? At $1. Backyard Baseball is awesome. Have you played?
That's called a steal, Ryan.
That doesn't even make any sense. Literally, Pablo Sanchez might be the most influential baseball player of the last 20 years. I am only saying that half sarcastic. And this game is at $1. That's a crime. That's a crime against sports and whatever else I can't think of at the time. Looking at this, playing off of the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, because that one's listed on here for some reason. Quite frankly, can't tell you the difference between 1, 2, and 3. But on top of that, like SSX Tricky is on here. And I don't get these games where I'm just doing an action and just doing tricks. Like, I'm so happy that trend died. Of, hey, you're going to drive a car, but you're going to drive it off some jumps. Or skateboard off of some jumps. Or snowboard off of some jumps. I'm glad that ended. Hot take. Boom, roasted. Let me see.
You were pissed. I love it.
NCAA 14. Can't say anything bad about it because I haven't played it.
Just give me that 3 times.
Just
give me that 3 times.
Yeah, give me 3 of them in case the first 2 break.
I know, because you can sell them and have a whole lot more than $15.
I have NCAA 13. It's not as fun as I remembered. I was very disappointed.
14 was better.
I'm sure it has to be because 13 is very meh. Looking here, other hot take. Mario sports games are sick. Super fun. because Super Mario Strikers is on here, which I vaguely remember playing. But your boy played a lot of Mario Golf as a kid, and Mario Tennis, both on the N64. Those were sweet. Need for Speed Underground 2. No.
Mario and Sonic Olympics was awesome.
I remember vaguely playing that also being on the Wii. And I think I remember that one being one of the ones where I was like, okay, the Wii is outlasting its usefulness here because I don't want a fake run. Wasn't that part of this?
Yeah, but like, don't do the track events. Just do the other ones.
Okay.
Shot put, bro.
Okay. I guess. Looking here, NFL Blitz, bring back more games where people light on fire while playing sports. I think everybody can agree on that.
Nah, not me. I'm out on
it. So I didn't really like most of them as a kid. As an adult, I've gone back and played like NFL Blitz, and I just think it's funny. It's great for like 10 minutes. So I do, I guess, have a little nostalgia for that one. But I don't know, dude. People love like NBA Street and NFL Street that are both listed on here.
Yeah, those are dope.
Yeah, those were awesome.
Because I had NFL Street. It was great. Okay, so if we're gonna do this, let's do this the right way. You have $15. For me, I've thought about this. I'm going NCAA 14 because I own the game already. I think it's great. I'm going 2K11. With Michael Jordan on the cover. So that's $10 right off the bat. Those are two $5 games. Next game I'm going, Tiger Woods PGA 2004. Great game.
That is a great game.
That's $14. Now I'm in the $1 tier. I'm going Wii Sports. Give me those 4 games. I'm going home and I'm having a good little weekend.
So I guess I don't remember what I would have actually picked. So super quick off the top of my head, Backyard Baseball for $1, Wii Sports for $1, College Hoops 2K8 for $2. That is a forgotten game. It has one of the best franchise modes ever.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So what does that put me at? That puts me at $4. What else am I going to do here? The world is at my fingertips. I guess the NCAA
with $11 remaining.
NCAA 14 gets me to 9. After that, honestly, I think most of the stuff on here is not that great. Like this feels like such a nostalgia trap because a couple of years ago I sold a bunch of my consoles and stuff, and I ended up just buying I had my N64 and I bought a couple of games for it when I went to college just to have in the dorm. And then I got a PS2 a couple of years ago, and I was nostalgic for many of these games until I actually played them and realized that, maybe we're better at things in 2020 than we were in like 2005. Because just looking at this, like NBA Live 05 is so much less fun than whoever is listening to this. NBA Live 05 is so much less fun than you remember it. I promise you. I've actually never played Rocket League, but it looks kind of fun.
Rocket League looks dope because it combines two of my favorite things, trucks and soccer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like racing games. I made that clear, but Rocket League actually looks kind of cool. Without that, I don't know. What am I at? $9?
Let's go Madden.
There's really...
Madden 04 with Vic.
Yeah, but what am I going to do on there? Like, I don't want to... So, okay, with sports games specifically, I don't really play them just to play them. Like, I play them to play online. So, I can't play any of these against... I can't play these against other people. So, I have to judge them based on, okay, how entertained can this keep me on its own, by itself, on its own merits. So, like, I don't know, maybe FIFA or 2K11, but 2K11's probably not going to do that.
That whole Michael Jordan game mode was awesome. You go back and try to either accomplish or better some of Michael Jordan's best moments in his career.
I don't really remember that.
Gives you like 25 different Michael Jordan moments.
See, that doesn't feel like that many. I remember the LeBron mode on whatever 2K that was. I think it was 14 maybe. That one was sick, where you got to play two different versions of LeBron, one who stays in Miami for the rest of his career and another one who does other things. And you play through two different career modes. That one was sick. But don't remember with 11. So I don't know. I have MVP Baseball. It is amazing. It's a great baseball game, but at the same time, I'm just not going to do much with it. I don't know, man. I think my $9, I'm good. I take the other $6, I buy a slushie, and I go home and drink that while I play these.
Or you can donate it to me. So I got $21.
Nah.
Because I'm getting FIFA and ESPN or 2K or Madden 2K5. Or not Madden, NFL 2K5.
NFL 2K5 plays great. I still have that and have played it in the last few years. It's a fantastic football game. Like, it's just, I really don't have anything negative to say about it besides the franchise mode kind of sucks.
So if you're giving me $21,
I wasn't,
because you're not spending your $6. Well, hypothetically, because this is all hypothetical, because these games don't cost $5. NCAA 14 right now on eBay costs about $110 used.
That is wild. What are people doing?
College football, man, it's the best thing in the world. So recap: NCAA 14, 2K11. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004, and then Wii Sports, and then with the additional $6 going FIFA 13 and NFL 2K5.
What if I spend my other $6 on guitar lessons instead of playing Guitar Hero?
Oh man, that's funny.
I get 10 minutes of guitar lessons.
That's actually really funny.
I think we're good on that. I don't know. Maybe I'd get one of the other ones on here. For me, sports games specifically do not have a ton of replay value. How did we get disconnected?
We do this every show, Ryan. I don't know why you do this to me.
Bro, you want to know what I think it is?
What?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, that was aggressive.
It was aggressive. I did not like your tone, sir. Well, all right then. I guess we're good here.
No, what are your theories on why this keeps happening to me?
No, so what I was saying before we got disconnected was that sports games don't have a lot of replay value in general, because rarely do they have a good franchise mode or story mode. They're not like a Grand Theft Auto or something like that where you are playing through this grand narrative. Like, it just gets super repetitive to me. So this list is,
I guess so,
not ideal, I guess.
Yeah.
If Madden 04 can bring me back to 9-year-old Ryan with his headset on in the early days of online video games playing ranked matches against grown adults, then yeah, I'd do that because those memories are fun. But it's not going to recreate that. It's just going to be me, 26-year-old Ryan, sitting in his living room wondering why the game doesn't play as well as my 9-year-old brain remembers it.
Yeah, nothing is ever as intense the second time. I just love the fact you were 9 in 2004. God, man, you're so old.
No, you were just a small, tiny, tiny child.
I was, say, when Madden came out, it comes out August.
Yeah,
so even
August
in
or
August
September.
of 2004, even of August 2004, I was still 3.
Yes, exactly. You are still just basically a child.
Maybe.
There's nothing worse than people telling you that, too. That's exactly why I'm doing it. It's super annoying. Because you're like, all right, dude, I can't do anything about it. Like, I'm 20. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to grow up right now? Like, all right, let me try. Like, I used to get super annoyed when people would do that.
Yeah, I'm just because we're on air. Holding it back.
There you go. It's okay. This is a safe space. So
Is it though?
yeah, I don't know. Why not?
Nah, it doesn't matter. Nevertheless,
Nothing matters.
It doesn't. The only thing that matters is eating wings in bed and using your sheets as napkins. That's good. Maybe that's just a sad, depressing moment for me. Anyways.
Not going to lie, I missed entirely what you said. Moving on.
Great stuff. I'm glad you did because it was pretty pathetic.
Let's do shout-outs because I'll hear it whenever I edit this. Maybe that'll have an opinion.
All right, you'll text me at 2 a.m.
Bro, you okay?
Yeah.
It sounded sad, but I was reading a text.
That's good. You don't read any of mine. All right.
Dude, if it makes you feel better, I didn't respond to this person either. I'll probably forget to.
That's good. Shout out Bishop Sycamore for the scam that they pulled on ESPN.
Yeah, I forgot. We were supposed to do that. That was probably a better topic than anything else that we did today.
Yeah. Yeah, let's scrap it and start over.
All right, yeah, let's go. All right, so you want to just do
I was only half kidding. Yeah, but shout out Bishop Sycamore. They pulled the scam of the year on ESPN.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether it's awesome or the saddest thing that I've ever heard. That a bunch of
it's awesome. Don't trick yourself into it being sad. It's awesome.
It's really sad. A bunch of early 20s dudes playing against high school kids and just getting absolutely embarrassed.
These aren't high school kids though. Like if you look at them, like I know they're high school age, but like you look at them, they're going to Florida State and Alabama.
Them high school kids.
Hey, why don't you let me finish my point?
There's no point to make. They're in high school.
Dude, these are grown men, essentially.
No, they're not.
This dude, their quarterback was like 6'2", 220 going to Alabama. Or I'm sorry, Florida State. Their defensive end was like 6'8".
How old was he?
300 pounds going to Alabama. He's like 16.
Okay, then that by definition.
That's a grown man.
No, it's
not. I don't care what you say. That's a grown man. You know what I was when I was a freshman in high school?
The same
I was
size
like
you are now?
5'6". Hey, okay. Yeah, you're probably right. I was like 5'6", 125.
All right. Yeah.
You know what? I'm done. I'm done with this conversation. Bishop Sycamore. Shout out Scam of the Year. It's an awesome thing. Don't try to make it sad.
I think it's really sad.
Their address that they gave for their fake high school was a residential home in Columbus, Ohio.
Okay, that just makes this more sad. Like
their head coach is an active arrest warrant.
Yeah.
That's even better.
So it is funny.
One kid started at Florida. One defensive end for Bishop Sycamore started at the University of Florida and was kicked out 2 days later.
Was he kicked out for attending a fake high school?
No, he was kicked out for being terrible.
What?
He did something stupid. Got kicked. No.
Oh, okay.
He was kicked out of school.
Gotcha.
Because he did something illegal and then went to Blinn Community College. Got kicked out of Blinn Community College in Texas. And then Bishop Sycamore told him, hey, you're going to be on Netflix. Do you want to come down? And he said, yeah. And then they played MIG.
IMG?
Whatever.
Close enough.
What did I say?
MIG. Close enough.
It doesn't matter. Is it not MIG?
I have no idea what you're talking about. IMG Academy?
The high school. IMG.
Yeah.
They played IMG. Yeah, that's what I said.
No, you didn't.
It doesn't matter.
Nothing matters.
I'll listen to this when I listen to the show and text myself, you okay, bro?
All right.
Idiot.
Shout out. I finally buckled down and got Apple TV Plus to watch Ted Lasso. It's awesome. I've never heard anybody say a bad thing about it. The first season is one of my favorite seasons of television ever. Second season is going to end here in the next 2 weeks. It's fantastic. It's worth every penny of Apple TV Plus.
Hey, welcome to soccer, bro. That's what soccer is really like.
I mean, I don't... I see what you're doing, but no sports show is ever supposed to be accurate. I wholly believe that there would be nothing interesting about a scripted sports show that focused on the sports.
Well, soccer's really like that also with a bunch of racism. So,
have you seen Ted Lasso?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't think you did.
Yeah.
No, it's fantastic. You're the only person I've ever heard say meh to it.
Yeah. I like Sudeikis a lot. I do like Sudeikis.
Yeah.
He's really good.
But
like, yeah, a positive male figure. I believe in yourself. It's like, all right, cool.
What, you don't like positivity?
Have you met me, Ryan?
You're falling into the trap of youthful nihilism.
Yeah, it's teen angst, but I'm 20,
Yeah, I was
so
gonna say
I think it's just called depression.
You still have you are angsty. You are angsty at times.
I feel like that joke did not get as much appreciation as it should have.
You definitely are angsty. At times.
No, I'm not.
At times you're angsty.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not, Dad.
You're kind of being angsty right now over the accusation of being angsty.
This is such a stupid show.
It is. It really is.
What do I host this?
Shout out to Ted Lasso, though.
Shout out to R&R. Shout out to Donda, the Kanye West album. It's not bad.
Really?
There's a few songs on there are bangers, but like it's 27 songs. It's like 2 hours, and I only really like 8 of them. But 8 out of 27 is not bad.
I mean, it's an awful percentage.
Well, no, consider